Britain has won team gold at the 2023 European Dressage Championships here in Riesenbeck. Its first team title since the London 2012 Olympics and the first European team gold since 2011. With Gareth Hughes on classic Brielinka, Carl Hester and Fame, and Charlotte Dujardin with Imhotep all laying down super scores for the team, it fell to reigning world champions Lottie Fry and Glamourdale to seal the deal as the last members of the British team to contest the Grand Prix. Lottie duly delivered, securing team gold for Britain with a personal best score of 81.26%. What does it mean to have helped secure team gold for Britain?
It's incredible, it really is. We've done so many championships together as a team, and to now get the gold here, it's so exciting, and I think it's a really special feeling.
And how special is it to have done it with Glamourdale?
Yeah, Glammy is completely amazing, and of course I know he's capable of helping them to gold, but we need 4 of us on the team and 4 amazing horses, so yeah, Glammy's very special as well though. He went in there to a lot of applause, which was a little distracting in the beginning, but in my rein back I think he was hearing something in the VIP which caught his attention, which was a shame because it's usually a really good movement, and then there was just a few little distractions. I could feel him slightly looking with his eyes outside, and that's not his usual thing, so I think there was a few miscommunications, but yeah, I think a lot of it has improved so much to be able to get a personal best today and yeah, still do so many amazing things in the test.
And just finally, Lottie, what's your build-up been like to these championships? When you've got a horse like Glamourdale who's so incredible, what do you work on in the lead up to these?
We try to work on lots of little things each day. We never do the full test. We take one part of the test, train it each day. Lots of chill time, keeping him super happy and excited. And yeah, he went in there today feeling on fire, so that was the goal.
Having led the European Dressage Championships team standings overnight, gold was Britain's to lose. Homeside Germany had been hot on their heels throughout the competition, and their final combination, reigning Olympic and European champions Jessica von Bredoverdel and TSF Delera Bibi, piled on the pressure by delivering a Grand Prix personal best. But Lottie and Glamourdale thrive on that pressure, leaving Germany to collect team silver. I also caught up with Jessica von Bredoverdel, who rode TSF Delera Bibi to produce the highest scoring test of the day, and you can find that video over on our Horse and Hound YouTube channel. Britain's third combination, Charlotte Dujardin and Imhotep, produced the second highest scoring test of the day, with Charlotte and the 10-year-old beating their previous international Grand Prix record by more than 2% and delivering a critical score for the team.
There's still more. I mean, honestly, I'm still on half power, because the more I go more forward at the moment, like, I mean, I can do everything even bigger, but then I lose the balance, I lose the frame, I lose the contact. So, it's for him physically getting stronger to manage all of that and go through the test and no mistakes. So, all of that is, you don't realise how difficult that is to do it with full power, go for it with no mistakes. I'm not sitting there for a 7, I want 8s and 9s and 10s. So, you ask a horse to go in there and do that in that sort of environment, it's tough. The top ones all make it look like we're doing nothing, but realistically we're doing a lot. I mean, believe it or not, he's a very insecure horse. Is he? Yeah, he's a very insecure. Yeah, because I can feel his nerves, and like he sneezes, and then he always knows where the exit is. So his eye will always slightly be, because he just gets a bit nervous, and he's not because he's naughty, he's not nappy, he's not horrible, but he's a bit nervous. So I have to always reassure him and keep telling him he's a good boy, and get him to trust me. And I think because I've known him since he was 3 years old, I've ridden him throughout, I've got that partnership where I can say, you're all right, and then he trusts me. But it's taken till now to get him, and that's what I mean. That's why I can't go full power yet, because it just, with all of that, it just takes time.
I can't wait to see full power.
Yeah. And how proud of him are you, Charlotte, given that, it's taken time for him to learn to trust?
Oh, I'm immensely proud. I mean, to come in there, like I say, I mean, that's to ride a test like that in that sort of environment, and knowing I went in there today, I said to Ian, I want to get 81. Like, that was my mindset. I want an 81. I knew it was possible if I could keep everything, and I come out with 82, so I'm not going to complain.
Frederick Vondes and Bluetooth OLD also delivered a new personal best, and I caught up with Frederick after his test to find out more about this exciting new team horse. Frederick looked a beautiful test in there. How did he feel?
Yeah, very fantastic feeling today. It is so hot, but as I said already, Bluetooth is used to the heat a little bit from Wellington season, which he spent it already 2 seasons there, so there's every day 30 degrees, so he's a little bit used to it and is able to deliver very good scores in the heat. But I think we showed a very, very harmonious ride with a very consistent frame from beginning to the end, no technical mistake. Maybe in the first and the second piaffe he kind of asked me a little bit to support him, and I tried to give him the best feeling I could, because I know the piaffes will latest next year be his super strengths, because I know from at home he's very able to produce a very, very high potential and quality piaffe. The last one was then already like it could be. So, but I think I said we have another 2 days in front of us, and I will try to get a little bit more there. But overall, I'm very happy and good for our team score.
Bronze went to Denmark, and I caught up with a couple of their riders after their tests. Kina is such a lovely mare, and you and her know each other so well. How did she feel in there?
She felt actually quite good.
Yeah.
I've been doing all the winter season between 78 and 80, and now I'm doing less, and I think that's how dressage is. It's going up and down. I don't think she's changed during this season. So she did personal best in Grand Prix in Herning in March, almost 80. And she still, for me, develops a lot. The piaffe is getting so much better. She's really strong in her canter tour now. So I just see the scores are dropping, and that's dressage. It happens.
Nana, how did he feel in there today?
He was on fire. He was fresh. He enjoyed it a lot, and actually it was my plan to make the first day a little bit more powerful than I normally do. Of course, it would also be the plan to do it without mistakes, but you know, if you don't risk something, you also don't achieve enough to be in the top. So fresh and a lot of power.
And how do you find that team anchor position going as the 4th rider?
I love it. I love the pressure, and I love to be even more specific about the small details, and I love the pressure.
As well as the hunt for team medals, this was also a battle for team places at next year's Paris Olympics, with Austria, Belgium and Spain booking their places at next year's Games. In the para contest, Britain had 2 riders in action on the first day of the team competition, with the medals to be decided on Friday. Grade 1 rider Gabby Blake and Strongbow produced a solid result for Britain with a score of 74.42%, as did Grade 2 rider Georgia Wilson aboard Sakura. I found Georgia for a chat. Georgia, you're having a great week. You've won a silver medal earlier in the week, and you've just put a really good score on the door for Team GB. How's Sakura feeling out here?
She's feeling really great and really wanting to work for me, so yeah, I'm really happy with her.
And tell me first of all about your silver medal winning test. How did she feel in the arena?
She really listened to me, and my hearts weren't that square, so like Nikki keeps saying, it wasn't a clear round, but I'm glad I got a good score to get the silver medal, so yeah, happy.
And then today as well, did she feel any different coming out? Now she's been in that arena and sort of got used to it. She's pretty level-headed, isn't she?
She's quite level-headed. She was quite up for the job today. It was more my legs that were misbehaving, but I think she just helped me through it, so that was good.
And we were just saying just a minute ago that she's a horse who seems to like the heat. She obviously went super well in Tokyo. It was hot out there, and it's a warm one again this week. Tell us a little bit about her personality and her character.
So at home I live in Wales, so if it's raining she doesn't come out because she hates it. So she definitely likes the heat more than the rain. But yeah, she's a bit of a foodie. She loves eating, so every time her hay net is empty, she's always the first to finish, so she always has to have a hay net first. But she's a really kind mare, and yeah, I can trust her completely.
And just a word on the team as well. Of course, you've got Sophie Wells, who's your mentor and things, but a bit of a new look team out here this year. What's the vibe like in the British camp?
It's really, it's quite teamy, and we're all getting along, and we're rooting for Sophie and Charlotte tomorrow, but it's nice to put a good percentage down with Gabby for the team. So fingers crossed.
And finally, I'll leave you with an emotional moment from the gold medal winning British side at this afternoon's press conference.
Having been a team since 2019, I'm going to get emotional, but Lottie, her career so far has been unbelievable. I mean, what the future brings is mind-boggling. We have Carl, I mean, he gets on a horse, he's just a master, and as a coach, he's been coaching me for 20 years. We have Charlotte, who, for me, I mean, she's a world-class rider, but for me, she's the best test rider in the world. I mean, it was just an honour to watch her today. It's an honour to be part of this team, and all I can say is thank you for giving me that.
But I'd also like to add, I mean, what I can add to that about Gareth is, you know, your teammates are really important, and I mean, you find out who your friends are when you have to stay in Tokyo for 2 weeks together. And we all still liked each other at the end of 2 weeks. And you know, Gareth supported us as somebody who couldn't compete there, because obviously only 3 were allowed. And to have somebody with his, you can obviously see what a lovely person he is to be so emotional. And I would just like to say you're a brilliant person, Gareth. And we love having you on the team because you're a marvellous support. And Tokyo, I thought, showed your strength of character, that you were able to be as happy for us, even though we took the medal, and we were happy to repay Gareth. Of course, a few weeks later, you got to ride at the European Championships in 2019. So for us, that was also, we also felt how wonderful that he could have his own medal. And now, you know, a gold one to boot, so it's perfect. Perfect ending.
Head over to the Horse and Hound website for all the latest news from here at the European Dressage Championships. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content.